Pittsburgh's Pennsylvania Motor Speedway for our only scheduled Sunday night show of 2009. Before we go racing, we ask that you please rise. If you could, gentlemen, remove your caps as we pay tribute to our country with the singing of our national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
7 laps the distance. Caution is out too soon, says our flagman Jeff Poro. Green is out. Rocky Kugel, your leader over Josh Holtgraver, Scott Shemp, and Tommy Schernhofer. Jason Ryder, who started last, has worked his way up into the top 5 in the 76 car. Ryder in the 76 works underneath the 75 of Shep and is now 4th. Rocky Kugel and the Paper Services Outlaws Rock Band 7KRT, your leader. The D&T Auto Service Auto Body 00 Josh Holtgraver still 2nd. Jason Ryder now in the Yingling. Chem Oil 76 has come from last to 3rd. The Schernhofer Welding 8 of Tommy Schernhofer is 4th. And Scott Shemp in the Miley BP Car Wash Embroidered Me 75 is 5th. Justin Lamb and Mark Moats Jr. next, then Michael Reft and Terry Kerr. Scott Shemp at the 75 trying to close in on Tommy Schernhofer for 4th. Past halfway. In fact, we'll have just 1 lap to go this time by for Rocky Kugel. 1 lap remaining. Checkered flag out for Rocky Kugel. Josh Holtgraver second, Jason Ryder third, Tommy Schernhofer fourth, Scott Schemp fifth. Five is Colton Flinner out of Allison Park. It's John Kane down the back chute in front of Brian Hoffman, Bo Glemba, Pittsburgh, Pete Lorien, Cal Lucan tightly bunched through 3 and 4. And your leader spins. Look out. Bang. Boom. Over. Mike Opolinsky on his roof. The red flag is out. Red flag is out. It's Mike Opolinsky in the 66 that's upside down. We need the cars to stop on the racetrack. We've got Opolinsky upside down on the hood of Dusty Curry. John Kane, the leader, spinning in front of the field, and Opolinsky using his nose piece pretty much as a launching pad. Whole front end ripped off the 25 of Kane. It was not a hard flip, but nonetheless, anytime the car gets upside down or there's a wreck out there, you're never sure. Bo Glemba getting better and better on the dirt after a lot of asphalt racing in the 99 is alongside, and we are back underway. It's Hoffman down the middle, Glemba up top, and now Kyle Lucan in the 1 to the inside of Hoffman into 3, almost 3 wide for the front spot. Glemba to first, Lucan to second, Hoffman is now third. Oh, Glemba, your leader sideways. He had a handful of steering wheel up in turn 4. It's Kid Kyle off the bottom of the 4th turn trying to move on by. Side by side into 1 and 2. Glemba still your leader. Colton Flinner up to 3rd now in the 75 car. Brian Hoffman 4th. Laura Lucan runs 5th. Laura Lucan 4th, Hoffman to 5th. Laurie is still running at the back in the 11. Past halfway, 2 to go this time around. It's the Glemba Asphalt 99 of Bo Glemba in the fast lane. Kyle Lucan 2nd. Colton Flinner 3rd. Laura Lucan 4th. And Brian Hoffman and Pete Loria battling for 5th. Loria right on the tail of Hoffman, exiting turn 2 down the back straightaway, trying to squeeze by on the outside. Contact. Pete will bounce off the wall once and twice. And we've got another wreck. Caution is out. Brian Hoffman in the 15H and Pete Loria in the 11. Pete was trying to squeeze between Hoffman and the wall, and he got just by where it says Pittsburgh's, and Pittsburgh's Pennsylvania Motor Speedway caught the wall once. And it must have flattened that right front tire, because when he went to turn left going into turn 3, it went straight and he bounced off the wall again, and he now drives his car to his pit stop. The 1. Just 1 lap to the finish. And the green is back out. And Bo Glemba still in front, but here comes Kid Cow on the outside. And he will take the lead off of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Colton Flinner 3rd now, Laura Lucan 4th. Just as they were before the caution wave. Colton Flinner challenging for 2nd is going to be Kyle Lucan, your winner. Glemba 2nd, Flinner 3rd. Laura Lucan 4th, and 5th is the 15H of Brian Hoffman. Green is out. Mike Johnson leaves turn 2 as your leader. Jared Miley trying to move to second. Around his Uncle Ben. Tommy Beck a close fourth. Back to the inside of Ben Miley for third. Ben drops to fourth. Jimmy Steffens runs fifth. Out in front, Mike Johnson in the Chem Oil K&B Towing 2J. Jared Miley second, Beck third, Ben Miley fourth, Steffens still fifth, then Bradish and Lepro. In turn 4, Miley closes in. It's still Mike Johnson in front. 2 laps are down. Steffens into 38, moves into 4th. Bradish in the 09 gets high in turn 2 and drops to the back. In 3 and 4, Johnson in front, but Jared Miley on his tail now down the front chute. He was dead even with him in turn 4. Jared able to work underneath Mike there side by side again off of turn 2 down the back straightaway. It's still Mike Johnson in front. He tries a little lower line this time. And he extends the advantage at the halfway point. Bradish has pitted in car 09. The Chester Charger, Lou Bradish in the pits. And Johnson has gone lower, and here comes Miley with a run off the outside of that second turn. Hard to give up the top lane. There's still some moisture up there early in the night. Here comes Miley pedaling on the top shelf. He worked him down low. Mike Johnson went low, and Jared goes high, and he has got the lead into 1. Back in the 91 third, and he's closing on Johnson for second now. Steffens still fourth, Ben Miley fifth. 2 laps to go, 2 to go. Tommy Beck in turn 2. Look at him close that gap. That's the difference between lane lines. Down low and up high. Lots of traction up on the top side coming off the turn. We got a lap to go. Johnson's got a problem. Mike Johnson has got a problem. You can hear it spitting and sputtering as he comes down the front chute. Here come your leaders. Here come your leaders. Here come your leaders. Jared Miley, and the caution is out. Caution is out for Mike Johnson in the 2J, who was dead in the water. 2-time defending champion Jared Miley and Tommy Beck come off of turn 4. The green is waving. Jared in hard on the inside. Now Ben Miley on the outside, back around Jim Steffens, and Jim Lepro in the 6th, also moving into 4th. Lepro, or Steffens, who was 3rd, ends up 5th. Into 3, checkered flag this time by. Miley scoots up. Beck is closing in. Jared Miley's going to win it over Tommy Beck, Ben Miley, Jim Lepro, and Jim Steffens. Green is out. Geisler leads into 1. Flinner to the inside. Lynn up top. It's Geisler in front. Flinner second. Burgoon, Charlier, Marks, and Baker down the back straightaway. Geisler still your leader. Flinner trying to close in off of turn 4. Burgoon underneath Flinner for second. Is Flinner second, Burgoon third. Then Charlier, Baker, and Marks. Flinner up high, trying to close in again off of 4. He's made up some ground in a hurry as they come to the start-finish line. Into 1, Flinner slides in around Geisler for the lead, able to catch the cushion in turn 2 and maintain the lead down the back chute. And the River Salvage, Johns towing 48. Cochran Automotive car of Geisler now second. Then it's the Allegheny Scrap Metal 17 of Brandon Burgoon, and the West Virginia Rim Rider Stevie Baker moves to 4th, and the Farms Use Auto Parts Richard Construction 0. The Froggy FM 27 of Charlier running 5th. Two to go. Or halfway, excuse me. 4 to go. John Flinner pulling away. Fast fashion. Brandon Burgoon staying within striking distance of Lynn Geisler for second. Flinner continues to stretch the lead now with 1 lap to go. Checkered flag for John Flinner over Lynn Geisler, Brandon Burgoon, Steve Baker, Daryl Charlier, and Larry Marks. Johnson, the 14J, and the 9 of Vince Kamaker. 7 laps. Chris Schneider was the class of the field the last time he was in town a few weeks back on our last UFO night. That was the Penn National. I don't know what he's got under the hood of that thing, but it's a lot. We got debris up there in turn number 4. Big piece of something laying up there in the 4th turn area on the inside. Schneider up top, still your leader. Weldon second. Camo Carbo, Wayne Carbo is third. Pat Hanley to 380 is fourth. And it's the 27 of Steve Webb, the 9 of Vince Kamaker, the 14J of Brandon Johnson. Against the wall on the boys. Vince Kamaker in the 9's having a heck of a time keeping his car off the wall. Seems like it wants to go right more than left when he gets into the turn. He's able to squeeze around Steve Webb, and now he's up to 5th. Webb is slowing down and headed to the pits. The 27W of Steve Webb is pitting halfway for race leader Chris Schneider. Pat Weldon second. Wayne Carbo third, Pat Hanley fourth, Vince Kamaker fifth. Schneider close to the wall over in turn 3, but not slowing down as he takes the white flag with a lap to go. Second heat race. The Brockers Machine Shop, or excuse me, the Sunoco Race Fuel Sportsman will go to Chris Schneider over Wayne Carbo, or Pat Weldon, Wayne Carbo, Pat Hanley, and Vince Kamaker. Green is out. Schwartzmiller down low and Jake the Snake Simmons up high as they head down the back chute. Simmons, your leader. Simmons in front of Schwartzmiller. Egley still third. Catsella's fourth. Kachuba fifth. Bob Egley, Bob Egley into 30 to the outside of Bob Schwartzmiller, and the purple machine moves to second. Contending Bob Egley, trying to get by Bob Schwartzmiller, who comes right back at him on the inside in turn 4. Jake the Snake Simmons, your leader at the halfway mark. Egley just ahead of Schwartzmiller for second. Craig Catselas in the 64 is fourth, and Nick Kachuba in the 10 runs fifth. Bob Egley's VS Custom Exhaust and Body Collision 30, trying to make up some distance on the more concrete Simmons window cleaning 68X now that he's cleared Schwartzmiller, but Jake the Snake is in a hurry with a lap to go. Schwartzmiller, the Denny's Restaurant, Park West Supply 28, running into third spot. Ray Catselas in the Drew's Auto Service 64 fourth, and fifth right now the Nick Kachuba Clarking Family Chiropractic Colonial Beer number 10. Up on the cushion and off the 430 comes Jake the Snake Simmons, getting the W, the win, for a second of 3. Sportsman heats. Bob Egley second, Bob Schwartzmiller third, Craig Catselas fourth, and the 10 of Nick Kachuba fifth. The Danimal, Danny Rich in the 67X from Imperial, 39F Tyler Fox from Pittsburgh, and Wild Bill Tennant from Colliers, West Virginia in the 2. Off we go. I don't know that we've ever had a pure stock or sportsman driver tow in from Wisconsin to compete on a race night here at Pittsburgh. Joey Catselas trying to take the lead from Dave Slade, and we got a spin. It's Walsh in the 36. Bill Tennant tries to squeeze by. He made it. Tyler Fox in the 39F bounces off of Walsh. We've got a caution on the Speedway. Into one, Bobby Heim on the inside, Catselas on the outside, trying to make a sandwich with Dave Slate. And Heim is your leader in turn 2, but maybe not for long. Here comes Catselas to the outside. It'll be Bobby Heim by a car length into 3. Bill Robertson moves quickly to third in the 1B. Danny Rich down on the inside of the 67X. I'm your leader. Robertson second now. Catselas and Rich side by side for third. Dave Slade in the 4 is fifth. Then it's Wild Bill Tennant in the 2. Who's going to lead this second lap? Heim up high, Robertson down low. It's Bill Robertson by a nose at the flag stand. Bobby Heim back in front in turn 2. There's a lot of shade, of course, to the outside of the racetrack in 1 and 2. Doesn't get the sunshine, a little more moisture up there. The outside lane is the preferred line in that corner right now. Heim in front, Robertson second, Rich third. Joey Kinsella still right in the hunt in fourth in the 79. Phil Robertson right back on the attack on the inside in 3 and 4, nosing ahead again. This time he makes the pass by car length, but he gets a little sideways there at the flag stand. Now he'll slide back up in front of Heim. Let's go 3 wide in turn 2 just briefly. You lead the lap, I'll lead it the next. 1 or 2 more laps to go. Robertson now extends the advantage in 4. That seems to be where he is the quickest. Danny Rich trying to take second away from Bobby Heim. Catellus, your 4th place car, spins into the wall. Joey Catellus, who was running 4th, slaps the wall up atop turn 1. The Drew's Auto Service, Gombash Towing, Chevy, Maney towed in with 2 laps to go. Good start. Bob Heim jumps in front from outside, and now Danny Rich goes just ahead of Bill Robertson for second, but Robertson back by him down the back straightaway. Dave Slade in the 4 is 4th, and then it's Wild Bill Tennant in the 2 and Tyler Fox in the 39. One lap to go. You can pick from 3 in this one. Bobby Heim had the lead at one point. Robertson was able to get by him, and now Heim is back in front. Robertson second, Rich third. This is the final lap. Now Robertson's been really good down low through 3 and 4, and that's where he's headed. The Danimal's going to try it even lower. There's side by side for the lead off of 4 down the front straightaway. Who's going to be your winner? Looks like the 92. We'll see. J.J. Bamich rider from the pole. Clayton Kennedy outside in the 9. They're still battling for the lead down the back chute. J.E. Stalter is third. That's the car J.E.'s got back tonight that he flipped here a while back. Charlier is running 4th in the 12. In turn 2, Kennedy goes to the outside of Bamich, rider down the back straightaway. And J.J. will spin out. He kept her woed down before he got to the guardrail. Caution is out for the Stushers Automotive 74 of J.J. Bamich rider. Leader Daryl Charlier restarts 3rd, Kevin Miller the 4M 4th. Then Jimmy Petrell and Brad Westover. And the former leader, J.J. Bamich rider now from the back in the 74 car. Now the March Ferry Madman not wasting time. He's back, he's in front. Daryl Charlier the 12 to the inside of Kennedy in the battle for second. Kevin Miller is 4th, Jimmy Petrell now 5th. Charlier challenging Kennedy for second into 3. They're still nip and tuck for that second spot. Charlier slides up into second now. He gets a little higher maybe than he wanted, but he's got a great run down the back straight to maintain the lead. In the Parker Auto Center, Donaldson supply number 12. Oh, he's higher again in turn 3. Almost got the wall. But he still holds on to second over Kennedy. Miller up high is 4th. Bamage now trying to take 5th away from Jimmy Petrell. Daryl Charlier trying to run down the race leader, J.E. Stalter. Two laps to go, 2 to go. Charlier definitely has closed in. One more go round. He's closing more. Lap to go to the checkered flag. Bamage Rider trying to take 4th away from Kevin Miller, unable to do so in turn 4. And again, it gets sideways bad on him coming off the bottom. Here comes Charlier with a run down the back chute for the lead into 3. This is the payoff lap. This is your heat race checkered flag. Charlier slides in on the bottom. He has got the lead. I don't think Stalter ever expected him to be there. Charlier will win it. Stalter gets 2nd. Clayton Kennedy 3rd. The 4 of Kevin Miller will come home 4th. Bamage Rider 5th, then Petrell and Westover. Dina Gross has raced here before, but it's been a while. First time this year. Green is out. Tom Martinek. Big lead down the back chute. Gross still 2nd. Jared Dumhoff 3rd. Kerry Gasser a close 4th. It's the order 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bill Westlake is 5th in the 51. Jared Dumhoff really starting to show signs of improvement. He's up to 2nd now. Kerry Gasser, the 0K, follows him to 3rd. Dumhoff gets too high, just got a piece of the wall up in 3 and 4, and Kerry Gasser moves to 2nd. Rose is still 4th. Vince Laboon in the 17L is running 5th. Tom Martinek, your leader. Kerry Gasser trying to run him down. Factory stocks are next. Vince Laboon in the 17L passes Dina Gross for 4th. This will be the halfway lap. Tom Martinek, your leader. Kerry Gasser has made up some distance. Halfway, 3 laps to go. Jared Dumhoff still 3rd, Vince Laboon 4th, then it's Dina Gross, Sean Dumhoff, and Bill Westlake. 2 laps to go, 2 to go. Vince Laboon in the 17L challenging now. Jared Dumhoff for 3rd as the white flag waves for your leaders, Tom Martinek and Kerry Gasser. Kerry's made up some ground, but she's still several car lengths behind. Now Laboon on the move, trying to move into 3rd. Look out on the back straight. Close race there as Jared Dumhoff moved up a lane, and Kerry continues to close on Tom Martinek, but Martinek's going to win it. Laboon is sideways, and he will spin the car. Checkered flag is out. Checkered flag is out. Race is over. Vince Laboon, who was challenging for 3rd, ends up spinning around to bring out the caution. Your winner, 65, Tom Martinek.
Parker. Green flag. The 25, Gerardo Patchen. Gerardo Patchen pulling away from Rich Mason down the back straightaway, now into turn 3. Brian Hutchko to the bottom of Rich Mason for the 2nd position. Opachin still holds the lead. Hutchko slides in front of Rich Mason for the second position. OU2 of Ed Weiser now continues down the back straightaway. He's well off the pace. It's still good. Garrett Opachin. Leading Brian Hutchko. Hutchko now looks to the inside. Coming out of the fourth turn. Opachin moves to the inside to block. Hutchko again looks to the inside through turn 2. Hutchko and Opachin side by side for the lead coming out of turn 4. Opachin slid up through turn 4. And Hutchko takes the lead. White flag comes out for the 60, the black and green 60, Brian Hutchko. Brian Hutchko comes off the fourth turn. He'll take the checkered flag. Followed by Garrett Opachin and Rich Mason. The 50T of Tyler Carson. Green flag for Justin Pons. Steigerwald quickly moves up to the second position. 3 wide through turn 1. Hannah Ramsey almost spins the car in the middle, but she keeps it going. Side by side for the lead, Ricky Steigerwald. Caution is out. Justin Pons takes the green flag. 3 wide for the second position. Ricky Steigerwald moves into second, side by side for third. Tyler Atkinson now challenging Ricky Steigerwald. He passes him for second. Pons moves high through turn 4 to block. Ricky Steigerwald right behind Justin Pons, who's being Atkinson has a problem in turn 2. He'll hit the inside wall. Caution is out. Justin Pons takes the green flag. Ricky Steigerwald still holds on to the second position. Alec Broniszewski up to third. Ricky Steigerwald taking a look to the inside through turn 4. He's to the inside down the front straightaway. Into turn 1. Still side by side down the back straightaway. Coming out of turn 4, Steigerwald takes the lead. Looks like contact in turn 1. Danny White keeps it going. Caution is out for Danny White. Green flag, Ricky Steigerwald. Justin Pons still to the outside of Ricky Steigerwald. Coming down the back straightaway. Steigerwald still holds the lead now. Tyler Atkinson, after his crash, back onto the Speedway. Halfway for Ricky Steigerwald. Ricky Steigerwald from Robinson still holds the lead, pulling away now from Justin Pons and Alec Brownishevsky. Two to go for Ricky Steigerwald. Alec Brownishevsky now within striking distance of Justin Pons. White flag for Ricky Steigerwald. Travis Walsh into the wall in the middle of turns 1 and 2, but the checkered flag for Ricky Steigerwald in a drag race now. Alec Brownishevsky will take second from Justin Pons, who is followed by Danny White. Number 5.
Yeah, it feels good.
Well, you're pretty close in the points this year. Do you hope to win a couple more to get the championship?
Yeah, I'm going to try to win a couple more here, and hopefully I can take that championship this year.
Well, I see on your suit it says, "Thanks, Mom."
Yeah, they're a big help.
Any sponsors you like to thank?
BY Lawn Care, Redline Exhaust, Comcast, my mom and dad, Station Auto Parts. Let's go.
Congratulations, Ricky.
Thank you.
Of Cherry Kerr. Green is out. Mark Moats Jr. from the pole, the early leader. Scott Shemp is second. Tommy Schernhofer into 8 moves to third. Brian Hoffman into 15H is fourth. Bo Glemba, the 99, just ahead of Laura Lucon for fifth. Glemba high in 3 and 4. He keeps her off the wall. He's still behind Hoffman. Laura Lucan to his inside as they head down the front chute. Mark Moats Jr. in front. Bo Glemba planted on the outside around Brian Hoffman now for 4th. Josh Holtgraver trying to take this 7th spot away from Cal Lucan in turn 3. Schernhofer is now 2nd, trying to run down Mark Moats Jr. Schemp still 3rd, Glemba 4th, Hoffman 5th, and Lucan Holtgraver, Lucan and Flinner. Mark Moats Jr. up high, Tommy Schernhofer down low off of 4. Bo Glemba, the 99, trying to take 3rd away now from Scott Schemp in turn 1. Schemp will beat him off at turn 2 down the back chute. Schernhofer within striking distance, 15 laps to go. Moats still your leader. Schernhofer pounding that inside. Glemba now to the outside of Schemp. Trying to take 3rd down the back chute. He noses ahead as they enter turn number 3. Schernhofer, meantime, is pulled even with Mark Moats Jr. for the lead off at turn 4. Tommy Schernhofer, trying to win 2 weeks in a row, is in front at the end of lap 6. Off at turn 2, Mark Moats Jr. moves back in front down the back chute. Kyle Lucan now passes a couple of cars on the high side of turn 2, moving up into the 6th spot in the 1. Moats just ahead of Schernhofer. Glemba 3rd, Schemp 4th, Holtgraver 5th. Then it's Lucan, Kyle Lucan, Lauren, Brian Hoffman. Good battle we've got going on here. Mark Moats Jr. and Tommy Schernhofer continue to duel. Different points of the racetrack, swapping the lead. Moats maintains a car length advantage with 10 laps to go. And he'll be the leader off a toe on the front straightaway. Brian Hoffman and Rocky Kugel. Caution on the front straightaway. Jason Ryder, the 76, spinning to avoid the 15H of Hoffman. Just slight contact there. Second week in a row, Rocky Kugel, a hard wreck last week between turns 3 and 4. This time it's here on the front straightaway. Good off the bottom. Let's see if the battle continues. Bo Glemba 3rd, Scott Schemp 4th as we go green racing. Moats in front, Lucan now to 4th in the 1 car. Schemp is 3rd. Laura Lucan in the 84 trying to pass her brother for 4th. Brother and sister wheel to wheel for the 4th spot in turn 1 as Moats continues to lead over Schernhofer. Certainly 2 distinct grooves out there tonight. The bottom and the top. 8 laps to go, 8 to go. Schernhofer has moved up high trying to run down Mark Moats Jr. Bo Glemba now closing on the tail of Laura Lucan for 5th as they race into turn number 3. Scott Schemp pushes up a bit in 4. Kyle Lucan trying to duck underneath him here on the front straightaway for that 3rd spot as they head into 1. Off at 2, it's still Schemp 3rd, Lucan 4th, and we got a wreck. Wreck in turns 1 and 2. Got the 9R of Michael Reft, the 93X. 93X Justin Lamb, the 9R of Michael Reft, and the 76 of Jason Ryder, who had just come out of the pits after that first incident on the front straightaway. And we're We're back racing. The green is out. Look at him go again. Cal Lucon trying to follow him on the outside. Schernhofer still second. Scott Shemp gets stuck in the middle over turn 2. Glemba moves to 4th now, and Laura Lucon and Shemp race for 5th into turn 3. Mark Moats Jr. driving off all of a sudden. Schernhofer second, Lucon third, Glemba fourth, Laura Lucon fifth, Scott Shemp is sixth. Michael Reff with a left rear flat. He's coming into the pits. Left rear flat. Cal Lucon to the outside again as Schernhofer. Good race for second, third, fourth, and fifth. Moats just a different league right now, taking advantage of that up front starting spot. Cal Lucon again pulls up to the back bumper of Tommy Schernhofer down the back chute. Bo Glemba wants a piece of that race in turn 4 as well, the 99. 3 laps to go, 3 to go. Mark Moats Jr. trying to join Cal Lucon in the multi-win club. Josh Holdcraver's got a problem. Looks like a flat tire in the 00. 00 car with a flat tire. Caution is out as he did not cross the racetrack. Flat tire for Josh Holdcraver. Green is out. 3 to go. Moats still in front, Schernhofer second, but look at Bo Glemba now. He goes to the outside of Tommy Schernhofer and into second and into 3. Schernhofer and Glemba side by side into 1 for second. Schernhofer cleared on off the racetrack. It hurt him there in 1 and 2 as the car pushed up. Double zero coming back onto the racetrack. Final lap, Mark Moats Jr., your leader. Off of 4, looking for his second win of 2009. Mark Moats Jr. in car number 15. Bo Glemba second, Tommy Schernhofer third, Cal Lucon fourth, Laura Lucon fifth. Howdy, how you doing?
I'm tired.
Tired. You know, Tommy was really on you pretty good there the first half of the race, and all of a sudden you took off.
Oh, he was down there telling me where to drive at, and it worked.
Once you got her to the outside, it was gone.
Yeah.
Bad early tonight, but then the luck of the invert gets you up front.
Yeah, I'm happy for that one.
Did you have to make many changes to the car?
A little bit, yeah. It was entirely too loose in the heat race. I couldn't even drive the thing.
People you want to thank?
My parents, just everybody that's helped out.
Good job.
Thank you.
Mark Moats Jr., folks, your winner in the Rockers Machine Shop Pro Lates. Johnson in the 2, Jay Charlier in the 27. Bringing the field to turn number 4. It's 25 laps for your dirt cars, super late models, and the green is out. Charlier has the lead. On the outside, Baker moves quickly to second. Johnson is third. Burgoon is fourth. Battle for the lead off of turn 4. It's Charlier over Baker, Johnson, Burgoon, Lepro, Geisler, Steffens, Beck, Flinner, and Miley. Daryl Charlier, the Froggy 27, up on the cushion. He was second here a few weeks back to Brandon Burgoon when Burgoon won the first feature of his season. Burgoon is now third ahead of Johnson. And look at this battle for 5th. 3 wide, Beck, Lepro, and Geisler. Geisler up high to 5th. Beck moves to 6th. Here comes Flinner to 7th. Flinner slides it under Beck. Battle for 6th in turn 4. Beck back around Flinner off the 4th turn. 3 laps are down. Daryl Charlier just ahead of Steve Baker as they race through 3 and 4. 4 laps in. 09, Lou Bradish pitting. Bradish pitting in the 09. Geisler slips a bit in turn 2. Tommy Beck in the 91 on his heels now. The battle for 5th in turn 3. Back to the inside of Geisler. Into 4, coming off of 4. It's Beck down low, Geisler up high. Beck edges ahead at the flag stand. And on the bottom of 1 and 2, but off the outside of turn 2, Geisler moves back around. Baker now a couple of car lanes closer to Daryl Charlier for the lead. 6 laps are down. Burgoon 3rd, Johnson 4th, Geisler 5th. Then it's Beck and Flinner, Lepro and Jared Miley, Jimmy Steffens and Ben Miley. And Baker's got the lead. Steve Baker in the 0 around Daryl Charlier. The Bland Towing, Farm Used Auto Parts, Richard Construction 0. Steve Baker taking the lead on lap number 7, and now he extends the advantage. Flinner slides in ahead of Beck for 6th. Down the back straightaway, Beck tries to pull back even as they head into 3. It'll be Flinner in 6th, Beck 7th. Jared Miley 8th, Jimmy Lepro 9th. Jimmy Steffens 10th. Steve Baker, your leader, about to lap the 17 of Larry Marks. Daryl Charlier still 2nd. Flinner now slides in around Geisler and moves to 5th. Johnson is 4th. Flinner, close to the wall in 1 and 2. Geisler had to burp the throttle a bit as well. Both cars were on the ragged edge there. We've got 15 laps to go. Best race right now is for 5th, 6th, and 7th. John Flinner, Lynn Geisler, Tommy Beck, and Jared Miley has closed in there as well in the H1. 4-car battle off at turn 2 down the back straightaway. Battle continues. Geisler trying to nip at the heels of Flinner. Miley to the inside of Beck. 11 to go, or 11 down. This will be lap 12 as Stevie comes off at turn number 4. 13 to go. Close to halfway. Tommy Beck and Jared Miley again. For 7th in turn 1. Miley slides in there hard on the bottom. He'll move up in front of Beck. Beck tries to pass him back off at turn 2, and he's got him down the back chute into 3. Baker blows Steve Baker to the pits. Something amiss in the 0 car. Caution is out. You can see the trail. I don't know if it's oil, I would assume it is, or water or what, but you can see the trail as Steve Baker makes his way into the pits. And some of that is up where it let loose in the racing groove, and the caution is out. So Steve Baker, the West Virginia Rim Rider, the Farm Used Auto Parts Richard Construction 0, had taken the lead on lap number 7. 6 laps later, motor problems, it appears, has put the West Virginia Rim Rider into the pits. Daryl Charlier inherits the lead, re-inherits the lead. He had the lead to start. Brandon Burgoon now 2nd, Mike Johnson 3rd, and John Flinner 4th. Lynn Geisler 5th, Tommy Beck 6th, and Jared Miley and Jim Steffens, Jim Lepro and Ben Miley. Larry Marks will trail the field in the 17M. Daryl Charlier and Brandon Burgoon were 1-2 3 or 4 weeks back, with Burgoon the winner, Charlier second. Let's see what happens here. And a 1-2, it's still Charlier, Burgoon. Geisler to the outside of Johnson. Beck and Jared Miley now into contention as well in the H1. Flinner's got a left rear tire flat now, it looks like, in the 48 car. 48, John Flinner has a left rear tire flat. John's towing River Salvage 48, changed the right rear. Looks like the left rear from here. Green is out. Charlier still in front. Burgoon second. Geisler, Johnson, Beck, and Miley together down the back chute for third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Geisler now into third. Johnson will be fourth, Miley fifth, and Beck sixth that time by. Flinner comes back out of the pits in car 48. Tommy Beck down the back chute trying to pass Mike Johnson. Charlier gets a little high in the middle of 3 and 4. Brandon Burgoon to his inside off of turn 4. John Flinner has spun out. Froggy 27C in the Allegheny Metal Finishings 17 lead the field again to the start. Burgoon has the lead. Brandon Burgoon taking the lead away from Daryl Charlier. Geisler and Johnson, Miley together. Geisler up the racetrack. He'll be in third off of 4. Miley edges ahead of Johnson for fourth. Here comes Tommy Beck in the 91. Geisler to second. Miley to third. Charlier drops to fourth. Beck is fifth. Johnson is sixth. Big lead for Double B, Brandon Burgoon. Charlier having a harder and harder time getting his car to turn going into the corners. He drops back another spot. Mike Johnson around him in the 2J. And Brandon Burgoon has set sail. Geisler second, Jared Miley third, Tommy Beck fourth, Mike Johnson, then Daryl Charlier. John Flinner, remember, is a lap down in the 48. Jared Miley trying to pressure Lynn Geisler for second. We've got 7 laps to go. Brandon Burgoon in command. Miley slides into the bottom of 1 and 2. Geisler will beat him off the outside of that second turn. The Allegheny Metal Finishing, Three Rivers Scrap Metal. Napa, Bridgeville, Garden of Eden, Pizza Rada. 17-year leader, now Jared Miley in the Calusi Chevy. H1 into second, putting the Cochran Automotive 1C of Lynn Geisler back to third. Tommy Beck in the 91 fourth, Mike Johnson fifth, Ben Miley is sixth, Lepro seventh, Steffens eighth. Charlier has dropped to ninth. 5 laps to go, 5 to go. Jared Miley trying to track down Brandon Burgoon. Jimmy Lepro with a flat tire in car number 6. Lepro with a flat caution is out. Jim Lepro has flattened a left rear tire in car number 6. John Flinner will get his lap back, and now he'll have to go to the back of the field. Green is out. Burgoon is your leader. John Flinner will be penalized for jumping the start in car 48. Burgoon is still your leader. Beck is now third. Geisler fourth and Miley fifth. Miley charging into the corner on the bottom. Burgoon will win the battle coming off with 4 laps to go. Flinner moves up in front of Ben Miley. And he will be docked for jumping on the start. It's still Brandon Burgoon. 3 laps to go, 3 to go. Winner has dropped back a few more spots. Another flat tire. This time it's Daryl Charlier in the 27. Man, we have shredded some time. The early race leader, Daryl Charlier, the latest with a flat tire. Red Miley slides into the lead in 1 and 2, but Burgoon on the outside. Back around him now. Geisler squeezes between Beck and the guardrail. Two laps to go, 2 to go. Burgoon up on that cushion a little bit more than he wanted, I think, in turn 2, but he's down the back chute. Jared in the charge. He'll charge into 3, stand on the throttle, slide up into the lead in 4. Burgoon trying to get back around him off of 4. 1 to go. Miley is your leader. Down the back straightaway the final time. The Calusi Chevy H1. The caution certainly helped him tonight. He made a great move with a lap to go. Jared Miley gets the win over Brandon Burgoon. Close for 3rd. Mike Johnson 5th. Congratulations. Sometimes cautions hurt you, sometimes they help you, and I think they really helped you tonight.
Yeah, they definitely helped me. I mean, Brandon, he ran a hell of a race. He was, I think he was better than me, actually. He just got a little bit high there, and I was able to get up right on his bumper, and then I knew I could get next to him in 3 and 4. And I think he messed up when I really slid in there hard because I left the lane open and I didn't see him there on the top. So, yeah, that was the hardest I've worked for a win here in a while.
When you throw it in that hard, are you just hoping it's going to stop?
Yeah, I mean, I roll out of the gas in the middle of the corner there and try to keep it down because there's actually some traction right there in the middle of the racetrack, and that's where I was trying to come off at.
Better finish to the weekend than last night. A good Friday night got you into last night, and then a frustrating race.
Oh, of course, we were happy to run good in the heat and make the show there. We kind of missed on the setup a little bit and got down a lap early because of the tie rod and stuff. So. It was a good experience at least getting out there and running with them guys.
Right, 100 lap races, you got to run them. Good, congratulations, and sponsors and people you want to thank.
Calusi Chevrolet, Brockers Machine Shop, Rocket Chassis, all my product sponsors, my family, my crew and I. We've been busting our tails lately, racing a lot more, so it's been paying off.
All right, Jared Miley, your winner for the 3rd time in 2009. Good field of cars for 15 laps. A lot of good cars out there. The green is out. And the battle is on. The Danimal from the pole has the lead into 1 and 2 on the high side. Phil Robertson trying to squeeze off the wall. Jake the Snake Simmons in the 68X. Appears to be okay. He's still in the gas. But he may have a flat right rear. Now he spins in turn 3. Everyone's avoided him so far. Oof. We made it. Jake the Snake had problems on the back chute, got the wall. He had last Saturday night too. Jeff Pluro waves the green flag, and the Sunoco Racefield's Dirt Car Sportsmen are in a hurry as they head off into turn 1. It's the Danimal, Danny Rich in front. Bill Robertson 2nd. Bob Schwartzmiller 3rd. Back straightaway, Chip Walsh into 36. Hits the wall, keeps going. We're still racing. The Danimal is your leader. Schwartzmiller 2nd, Robertson 3rd, Schneider 4th. Wayne Carbo is 5th now in the 54 car. Then it's Bob Egley and Pat Weldon. Chris Schneider close to the wall right behind Bill Robertson, now trying to squeeze between Robertson and Schwartzmiller here off the 4th turn. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Weldon is 5th. Danny Rich out to a big lead in the 67X. Schneider drops to the inside of Bob Schwartzmiller for 3rd into turn 3. Schwartzmiller tries to pass him back off of turn 4 and does. 3 laps are down, 12 to go. Rich continues to lead. Into the pits, the 30 of Bob Egley. 30 Bob Egley pitting, and Pat Weldon, who was running 5th in car 45, has come to a crawl on the front straightaway, and the caution is out. Pat Weldon, the 45, heading to the pits. The 30 of Bob Egley went into the pits. Car 30, Bob Egley, went into the pits right before the caution came out. The Danimal, Danny Rich, has elected to restart on the outside, and here we come off at turn number 4. The green is out. Chris Schneider trying to squeeze to the outside of the Danimal, can't do it. Into 1. Rich is still your leader. Schneider trying to move by Robertson and does for 2nd. Bobby Heim is 5th now in the 92. Schneider slides in on the bottom of 3 and 4, trying to pass the Danimal for the lead. Danny Rich goes right back around him, coming off of 4. 10 laps to go. Chip Walsh in the 36 with a problem again, this time on the front straightaway, but it's still going. We're green and racing hard here. Nick Kachuba's come a long way in a hurry in the 10 car. Kachuba trying to move into the top 5 in the number 10 as he passes the 92 of Bobby Heim. Chris Schneider has caught up to Danny Rich for the lead. In the meantime, Bill Robertson and Bob Schwartzmiller are back and forth for 3rd and 4th. Kachuba 5th, Heim is Catella 7th, Carbo 8th, and Kamaker runs 9th. Chris Schneider trying to make a run at Danny Rich. It's still the Danimal. We are past halfway. Danny Rich making his 2009 debut just last Saturday. The 2nd time out in this car. Schneider continues to charge in there. Schneider will try the inside through 1 and 2, but he'll lose lots of ground. Lots of ground. Less than 5 laps to go. Danny Rich has raced this class off and on for a long time. Used to be a regular. He has got 16 career Sportsman wins. Two laps to go, 2 to go. On the back straightaway, a mad scramble into turn 3. Vince Kamaker off the pace in the 9 car. Kamaker off the pace in the 9 car. Caution is out. Vince Kamaker under power, not under power, just slowly moving around the racetrack on the outside in car number 9. And off we go into the first turn. Chris Schneider's got a little bit of an advantage. Let's see if he can hold it. The Danimal trying to get back around him, and he's off the wall. now he comes down across the racetrack, and we got cars wrecked off the second turn. Green is out. Oh, Bill Robertson went for the lead. They went up and got a piece of the wall. Bob Schwartzmiller and Bill Robertson now with Chris Schneider behind them. Schwartzmiller ahead of Robertson, and Schneider is third. Craig Cattell is fourth. Less than 2 laps to go down the back chute. It's the Bill Robertson 1B in front. One more lap to go. Schneider dives to the bottom into 1. Up across the racetrack, kaboom! And Robertson's in the wall. Green is still out. Robertson down the back straightaway. Caution is out. Caution is out. And now Bill Tennant in the 2 runs over the 1B. 5 laps to the finish. And we're back racing. Seems like all night tonight the place to be is not out in front until the very, very end of these feature events. Craig Cattellis is your new leader, the Drew's Auto Service 64. Bob Schwartzmiller second, Kachuba third, Carbo fourth, Pat Hanley, and then newcomer Michael Kruger. The final lap of this Sunoco Race Fuel Sportsman feature. The Drew's Auto Service 64. Craig Cattellis getting his second win of the year. Bob Schwartzmiller second, Nick Kachuba third, Wayne Carbo fourth, and Michael Kruger from Sparta, Wisconsin completes the top 5. You never expected you were going to be here.
I'm so flabbergasted. I don't know how I won that. I don't know what to say. It was a great race. I could not see the first 10 laps. There was dust and dirt everywhere, cars everywhere. I was hoping no one was wrecked in front of me. Them restarts at the end of the race was some controversy. I do not like the way that the flagman threw the green flag on that last restart. Yes, Chris might not have won, but there's a whole lot of cars that got wrecked. And that yellow should have been thrown in that first turn to slow everybody down. But anyway, but thanks anyway.
All right. Green is out. The Midway Missile into the lead in the 12 car. 65 Tom Martinek second. 0 Kerry Gasser third. The 9 of Clayton Kennedy is fourth, trying to get the first lap in the books. Jared Dumhoff in the 1 running fifth. And we got a wreck up in turn 3. Caution is out before the lap was completed. Caution out before the lap completed. The 13 of Brad Westover and the 17L of Vince Laboon. Green is out. Jimmy Petrell with a problem in car 7 over in turn 2, getting back up to speed. Charlier, your leader. Kerry Gasser edging ahead of Tom Martinek for second. J.E. Stalter, the 17 J.E. trying to charge his way back up through the field, has made it about halfway. Charlier with a big lead here over Gasser, Martinek, Clayton Kennedy in fourth. It's still Jared Dumhoff in the 1/5, just ahead of Kevin Miller in the 4M. Charlier, the Midway Missile, by a straightaway. J.E. Stalter in the 17 J.E. trying to overtake Jared Dumhoff for fifth in turn 3. They are tight. Halfway, 6 down and 6 to go. Dumhoff still fifth, and it's Stalter 6. Charlier continues to add to his lead. Kerry Gasser, Tom Martinek, and Clayton Kennedy. Your front four, no change there as they're spread out. Jared Dumhoff up close to the wall in turn 4. Had to get way out of the gas, and J.E. Stalter will move by for the 5th spot. Oh, J.E. Stalter's charge back up into the top 5 may have cost him a motor. Kapoof coming down the front chute for the Martinsbury Madman, J.E. Stalter. He had rallied from the very back up into the top 5 when all came apart on the front chute. We've got 4 laps to go as Stalter takes it into the pits. Green is out. Clayton Kennedy trying to squeeze the outside of Kerry Gasser. She won't have it. Gary's still second. Clayton, though, third. Martinek drops to 4th. 3 wide scramble. Kevin Miller has to back out in the 4M. He's right up against the wall there coming off that second turn. Kennedy continues to challenge Gasser for second. J.J. Bamitrider down on the low side trying to move by Jared Dumhoff for 5th down the back chute. Whoa, Dumhoff came down. Then we got a car spinning. It's the 2 of Dina Groves that's on the back straightaway. Caution is out. Dina Groves in car 2. Turned around, she's pulling out after spinning out over there. So I've got 2 laps to go. Two laps to go. Bamitrider with a problem in the 74. Able to straighten it out. Out in front, it's the Midway Missile. Kerry Gasser second. Who's going to be third off of 4? Tom Martinek and Clayton Kennedy right behind Kerry side by side with a lap to go into turn 1. Kennedy third in turn 2. Martinek were right behind him now down the back chute. Jared Dumhoff and his uncle Sean down the back straight running 5th and 6th. This is the checkered flag lap. The Midway Missile, Daryl Charlier, Collecting win number 4 in 2009, Kerry Gasser, Clayton Kennedy, Tom Martinek, and Jared Dumhoff, your top 5. Modifieds. Well, little salvation, I guess, to a disappointing venture earlier tonight.
Yeah, unfortunately for the late model, we picked something up from the track, got a flat tire, but we're all happy about the run. The car was strong, and it's just moving forward for us.
How many wins now overall? I know you've won, what, 4 here, but you've won elsewhere too, right?
Actually, I've only got 1 win somewhere else. That's at 250 Speedway.
So 5 total.
Yes, hopefully more.
Well, sorry, we're only midway point. People you want to thank?
Definitely need to thank this crew, my parents, all the people that support us. I also need to thank Castle Vetter and their crew for accepting us and letting us run their late model around here. I need to thank Napa. I need to thank Totally Tropical, W.J. Beitler, Donaldson Supply, Turkey Foundations, all Vario Chevrolet, Financial Business Aid. I'm sure there's more. Knuckleheads, Dr. V Chiropractic, and my Uncle Jimmy.
All right, Daryl Charlier, your winner in the Miley Truck Rental UMP Modifieds. Here we go off of turn 4. 10 laps. Robbie Torrance with a little Tony White bump draft takes the lead into turn 1. Kurt Bishop problem in the 0-0 right off the get-go. Oh, Rich Mason in the 23, facing the wrong way in the back straightaway. He tries to turn around, and he does. We're still green. Now Mason stops to bring out the caution. Kurt Bish with motor problems. The 0-0 just out there trying to get some points. Green is out. Drag race is on for the lead into turn 1. Catellus on the inside. Robbie Torrance up high. Gary Catellus in front. He ended up the winner last week when the rain struck. Robbie Torrance, Brian Hutchko, Tony White all together there into the first turn. Garrett O'Patch in 5th, and Eddie Weiser and Jennifer Barker staying up with the lead contingent down the back straightaway. Kurt Bish retiring in the 0-0 motor problems. Gary Catellus, the winner last week, tried to do it 2 weeks in a row for the 5th time this year. Oh, we got spin at the back of the pack there. Fast Eddie Weiser. The OU2, he gets a turn back around. We're still green. Problems in turn 2, the 60 car. Brian Hutchko in the 60. So Gary Catellus from the outside. He's got Robbie Torrance nipping alongside of him in turns 1 and 2. The battle is on down the back straightaway. Garrett O'Patchen in the 25 and Tony White in the 76 are next. Here comes Torrance sliding. Ooh, Garrett O'Patchen sliding. Jennifer Barker sliding. That lap is in. Barker has stalled in turn 4. Caution is out. Green is out. Battle continues. Gary Catsellis edging ahead down the back straightaway. Gary Catsellis, the lead grows for the 1K. We're getting it back from Robbie Torrens on the restart, now extending the advantage. Garrett Opachin and Tony White running 3rd and 4th. Fast Eddie Weiser is your 5th place car, and we are 2 laps away from calling it a night. One lap to go. This would be the 5th win, 2nd in a row for Gary. Garrett Opachin and Tony White 3rd and 4th. Robbie Torrens 2nd. The checkered flag is waving for Gary Catsellis. Robbie Torrens, Garrett Opachin, Tony White, and Eddie Weiser. Pretty good battle between you and Robbie on the restarts, inside, outside, which to take, when to go, all that stuff.
Yeah, just like old times with them boys. We rubbed a little paint there. It was fun. I might have got into them when I slid up a little bit. I apologize for that, but I like running them guys clean.
2 wins in a row now.
Yeah, it was nice because they made me not start 12th. So next week, my dad's driving. I think we're going to go see the fireworks, so he got to start in the back.
All right. Have you ever, I didn't check my notes when you come down. Have you and Craig ever won on the same night before?
No, this is a first for the Catsellis boys, so we'll take it.
People you want to thank?
I got my kids here. I think it's the first one they saw this year. I'll thank them. My wife for putting up with this, and my dad who put the car back together. I was at baseball all week, so thanks to him and Craig. And I'd like to thank Fred and my crew, and it was a good night.
All right, Gary Catsellis, your winner in the Flint Tire and Auto Factory Stocks